Welcome back, students. So last lecture we have derived the relation between Kc and Kp, just to remind you, and today we have to continue with the next part of the chapter, very important part, that is Oswald's dilution law. Now Oswald's dilution law, to begin with this particular concept, पहले हमको ये समझना है कि इलेक्ट्रोलाइट मतलब क्या है. Okay, so define electrolyte in your own words. Okay, you already know the definition that the substances which conduct electricity in their aqueous medium are called electrolytes. And since we are studying the chapter ionic equilibrium, here the particles which are going to conduct the electricity are ions. So define electrolyte in your own words, and keeping this concept in mind, continue करते हैं हमारा next concept, alpha. So producing ions means a particular electrolyte is going to ionize or dissociate. तो हमसे पूछा जाता है कि आयनाइजेशन और डिसोसिएशन में डिफरेंस क्या है. तो आपको ये डिफरेंस एग्जाम में पूछा नहीं जाएगा, तो हम लोग वो डिटेल में वो कॉन्सेप्ट भी नहीं जाएंगे. Only one word you keep in mind, dissociation. So electrolytes which are going to dissociate completely to produce ions are called strong electrolyte, and the electrolytes which are going to dissociate partially are called weak electrolyte. And we have to consider weak electrolytes to understand today's topic. So first of all, let us define alpha, and alpha is nothing but degree of dissociation. So to define alpha, let us define alpha and then we can write down the equation for alpha. Alpha degree of dissociation is defined as the ratio of number of moles dissociated and total number of moles initially present in the solution. That is called alpha. Okay, and alpha is also equal to percentage dissociation divided by 100, or percentage dissociation is nothing but alpha multiplied by 100. So percentage मतलब 100 से multiply करना है, आपको पहले से पता है. Okay, so the definition of degree of dissociation, the equation. Okay, and now we'll start with the derivation of Oswald's dilution law, and the equation is called Oswald's dilution equation. So how to start with this particular derivation? We have to consider 1 mole of a weak electrolyte AB, which will dissociate to produce A plus and B minus ions, but it will dissociate partially because it is a weak electrolyte. तो beginning में अगर हमको इनिशियल कॉन्सेंट्रेशन लिखना है, तो इनिशियल कॉन्सेंट्रेशन अगर हमने ये C कंसीडर किया है यहाँ पे कैपिटल C, तो इनिशियल कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ AB क्या लिखेंगे हम, कैपिटल C. इनिशियल कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ कैटायन A प्लस एंड B माइनस विल बी 0, क्योंकि बिगिनिंग में आयंस प्रेजेंट नहीं होते, वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट इमीडिएटली डिसोसिएट नहीं होते. So this value we have to take 0. Now what will be the concentration of all the species which are existing at equilibrium? And equilibrium is attained because the electrolyte is a weak electrolyte, that's why. So at equilibrium, let us write down the concentration of each species here. For AB, it will be C into 1 minus alpha. 1 क्यों लिखा है यहाँ पे, क्योंकि molecules हमने consider किया 1, and alpha means some part is going to dissociate from this 1 mole of AB, that some part dissociated will be minus, something is going to decrease from here, so minus alpha. Whatever amount is decreased will be formed here, that will form A plus and B minus, and their concentration also we have to write here, alpha into C and alpha into C. Okay, so now applying law of mass action already we have studied in the earlier lectures. Applying law of mass action, write down the equation for Kc. क्योंकि यहाँ पे हमने कौन सा पैरामीटर कंसीडर किया है, कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. तो इक्विलिब्रियम कांस्टेंट के बेस में क्या लिखना पड़ेगा आपको, Kc. Kc will be equal to product of the active masses of the products. प्रोडक्ट्स कौन से यहाँ पे A प्लस और B माइनस. तो यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट मतलब मल्टीप्लिकेशन, राइट है, एंड in the denominator you will write down the active mass of AB, that is a reactant. इनके वैल्यूज हमको पहले से ही पता है. At equilibrium, okay, the concentrations of AB, A and B, A plus and B minus already we know. यहाँ पे आपको वो सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है. सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे तो यहाँ पे C कैंसिल हो जाता है और whatever is remaining, okay, now we have to compare this particular term here. In this equation, Kc is equal to alpha square C upon 1 minus alpha. Okay, so here 1 minus alpha term में alpha is very small as compared to 1. Why? Because the electrolyte is a weak electrolyte, so it is not going to dissociate completely. 1 mole is not going to dissociate completely. That's why alpha is very small as compared to 1. So alpha can be neglected here. Okay, so directly we write this equation. From here we write down Kc is equal to alpha square into this C. Rearranging the equation you will get alpha square is equal to K upon C or alpha is equal to K upon root C. So finally one sentence you have to write. Okay, from the final equation it is clear that degree of dissociation alpha, okay, is inversely proportional to the square root of the concentration of weak electrolyte. Okay, in the numerical, in place of concentration they will give you volume. If they give volume, then the relation between concentration and volume also we know. C is inversely proportional to V. ये रिलेशन आपको पहले से पता है, तो अकॉर्डिंगली यहाँ पे इक्वेशन चेंज हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे K के लिए हम लोग स्क्वायर रूट नहीं बताएंगे क्योंकि K क्या है, ऑलरेडी कांस्टेंट है. तो डोंट राइट स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ K, जस्ट राइट K अपॉन रूट C. So dear students, this was the overall derivation for the law, that is Ostwald's dilution law, and law can be stated finally with the help of this final equation which is given in my notes. Just go through the particular statement of the law in the notes. Okay, in detail you will understand the concept. So our next lecture we are going to continue the next part, very important part, pH scale. Okay, the pH scale very important. So that's all for today. Any doubt from this part you can ask. We'll continue next time. Thanks. Have a nice day.